Alrighty. Everything seems set up. Uh-oh, whoops. Alright, don't worry. You guys can't even see what I'm worrying about, so don't worry about it. Ah! Where'd I got jump scare? Hello. Howdy do, guys. We're back. It's Monday. New week. More Mighty Grandpa. That's what it's all about, essentially. Have everything nice and functional now. And, alright. For too long, this spinning enemy has been our greatest enemy. No longer. Don't worry about it. I've studied. I've mastered the blade. I've made some learning. My brain has expanded with YouTube tutorials. I now think I might have a way to solve this. Maybe. We'll see if it actually works, to be honest with you. I actually have already set up some stuff. Like this thing called a spline path. From what I'm seeing, this is how we're going to actually do stuff. I have to mess around with it a little bit, because I don't actually know how it works, to be honest with you. Hey, Lorem. Welcome to the stream. Actually, you know what? Let's just move this over here so that I can get a better look at it. Stop spinning. I know. We will do it. I swear. That's what this whole thing is about. Oh. Right, let me do world perspective, because it's easier for me to do that. So, a spline path. You know what that is? I don't. But you will in a moment. It's this thing right here. It is simply a path. Did you see how many videos I sent? Yeah, I did. We'll watch them tomorrow. Yes, I have the critical information. We will see how this goes, to be honest with you. Right now, I'm trying to do a simple thing known as make a circle. Can I do it? Who knows? We'll see if my ability to make a circle or not. Left alt, and then boom, another one. Oh gosh, what happened? It got horrible. Oh jeez. You see what I feel like making a circle shouldn't be this hard, you know? Whatever. Let's just make all of the things that we need. And then we can try to figure out how to turn it into a not this. I just want a circle. You know? I feel like that's not too difficult. Well, clearly it is, because here we are. Imagine the universe if you were my first sub viewer. That'd be pretty sad. I probably wouldn't have made a channel in that case. 'Cause how am I? I'm doing pretty good. You know, had a good weekend. I'm here now. Gosh, this circle is it's not looking good. Wait, I think I have ideas. My brain, maybe. Nope. I know nothing. You look good today? I don't think I do. I feel like I have like a very tired face. So I did not sleep. Well, I slept well. I just didn't sleep early. Like I normally do. Uh-oh. Wait, no, we're good. That... Oh, gosh. I was gonna be like, alright, that's a pretty good circle. And then I look to the side and it's awful. I didn't even know how I did that. Well, it's kind of... Yeah, it's, alright. See, it's a circle. I can... It's a little wobbly, I'll admit. But... Oh boy. It might be the fact that I'm at, like, 10 instead of 5. That looks fine. Right? That's fine. What is that flag? I don't know. Probably some country somewhere in the world. Oh, wait. That's so much better. Oh, wait. That's... Now that it's not snapping back and forth so much, it's actually kind of... That's totally fine. Huh? Oh, this last two are, like, kind of... Yeah, there we go. Just gotta get this other one and then do the same of flattening it, kind of like this. Perfect. Hey, there we go. We actually got a circle. I told you I knew what I was doing. You know, we aren't seeing the stream. Thank you for telling me that, Laura. You guys have just been looking at my face this whole time. Incredible. Ta-da! Circle. This is the circle I've been complaining about. Pretty cool, huh? Eh? Anyway, okay. So I spent all that time making the circle. Bring it over here to Y10. Now, don't laugh. No, I'll laugh. Don't worry about it. Now, back into the wheel fox enemy. I have set up some stuff for them so that it can actually work now. Oh, by the way, how's my audio? I, like, move things down on... Oh, wait a second. Something on my mic. I moved my mic down a little bit, just a little out of the way. Also, so that I don't hit the thing so much, like I just did. But that was on purpose. Alright. So, this is kind of some old stuff with some new stuff put together. We'll see how it actually works. So, we get our parent code, the Wheel Fox does. They get actors, the one actor. I think the way that this works is that it gets like the closest actor of Spline Path, this thing that we made. It sets that as a reference because we use it later, and then it calls the move function or event. Move over here. With move, we once again come back to the timeline. I knew the timeline worked. I feel like we've gone back to the timeline and then went away from the timeline and now back to the time. It's a whole thing. Actually, wait, I just realized we're not doing user submitted videos tomorrow. Blood thinks he's the Kyoto. First guy to pick a perfect surfboard. Oh, interesting. We're doing Nightmare Time tomorrow. We'll do user-submitted videos Thursday. Alright? So, time to complete. This was our previous, this is essentially how long it takes. We divide this number by 1. Well, no, we divide 1 by this number so that the timeline plays slower, which means that it goes however long we want it to be. So it's at 5 seconds. It slows down the play rate so that it's essentially 5 seconds. Actual seconds, not like in-game stuff. We have our timeline here called T move object, T for timeline. And that we set that play rate. We play the timeline only once because I'm a dum-dum and I forgot that there's a loop function. So that whole like timer by event stuff like this, we just didn't need that at all. Because we can set a time, like the timeline can loop already. It can already do that. So there was no need for it. Anyway, with that, as the timeline plays, it updates. It sets our player's location to Thursday is the 3rd day of the week. No, it's the 4th. It sets... It has all this function stuff. You know what? Let's just see if it works. I can explain it all, but honestly, let's just see if it works. Does it even function is the question, really. Yes, it does. Now. Yeah, it's the 4th. Now. This is cool. But there is some stuff to now deal with because now that this is like functional. Can you believe it? Huh? Oh. Right, okay. Never mind. Let's just... Oh, jeez. We have to grab the spline path. Hello? Can we... Okay, there you go. I need to rotate the spline itself, like this way, I'm pretty sure. And now... that's better. Now, I realized I didn't make it very big enough. Actually, there's a number of things I didn't do. The way that our spline path in practice will actually look would be more like... We need it to be bigger, essentially. So, in fact, let's make another spline path. Let's just get rid of this one, actually. Delete that spline path. Delete this guy. I just want to get an idea of how this will look like in practice. Alright. So having it like down here works. This one here. Alt. Another one. Alt. Another one. Oh, whoops. Nope. Move that over as well. And then Alt. Another one. Alt. Another one. Alt. Another one. and Alt down back to 0. The one at the bottom doesn't really matter. Yes, but why is this Fox support? It's not. It's literally just an enemy. I feel like you've asked this multiple times, Lorem. It's just an enemy. It's no more important than anything else, but why would I not finish it, though? You know? I mean, yeah. That's how you make more of these. Pretty simple, honestly. Why are you guys over here? What? Why is the position... Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. I don't understand. Wait, their Y is different even though... No, their Ys are the same even though they're not the same. That's so confusing. I wish I could understand. But I can't. So I won't even try. I don't know why these ones are like on the other side. Especially since I don't think I put them over there. Okay. Flatten them so that they can kind of curve normally. The start and ends don't need to be perfect because the players shouldn't be able to see the start and ends at all. Whoops. I did not mean to open that. Is that the sound of my PC? Bro, why is it burning up? Barely even doing anything. Yay, look at him go. My spline, move it lower, need it like there, I guess. This enemy closer to the beginning. Yay! Although now we had to fix a couple things. For example, this guy can return back to 0. Or wherever he was. 4? 4, I guess. His personal capsule could be removed. We don't need that anymore. Love how he spins. Same. It's not perfect, to be honest. But it is. Oh, look at him go. There we go. Now we can actually move this higher. I was kind of right in the path originally. It's just that he was like off-centered, so it looked wrong. Flip this thing around so that it looks a little more... kind of looks nicer. Woo. I'll be honest with you. This isn't really perfect, to be honest. But it does its job, I guess. That does mean finally we can get rid of all this other code. All this trash that of past failed experiments. We do need to give it the ability to hurt you, though. That's another kind of important thing. Because right now, he can't hurt us. And, like, what kind of enemy is that, you know? Not a good one, I'll tell you. Because, like, look. Nothing. Doesn't even hurt us. Also, the way he hurts us has to be different. Because for everyone else, it's on a hit. We don't really ever hit this guy. Like, let's show collision. Like, our collisions overlap, but he doesn't hurt us. That should be fine, though. Let's open up another enemy. Just enemy fox. So, they have received damage. Probably should be able to kill these guys, I think. Right? Receive damage, deal damage. There you go. So, just copy this. Probably copy the other one as well. Really? You copied the comment, but not anything inside the comment? Unbelievable. Anyway, how have you been, Lorem? You doing good? I think I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. Why is character movement over here? I don't know. I wish I knew. Alright. Okay. This is something we're gonna add to the parent class. You're being good? You're being good, or are you good? Because those are very different questions, I think. Okay, BP enemy. We have basic things like health as a variable. And it's like a public one. Health, float. This could break connections. Do you want to search all variables of health type? I mean, sure. No result. Yeah, I mean, why would you find results? I don't know what that was about. Did that change stuff over here as well? It did. It did change stuff. Alright. Interesting. We will have to go through all our character stuff and fix them, I think. Annoying, but it's best to do that now so that we don't have issues in the future. Ah, you are good. Alright, Lorm. So, health. And let's just... The event hit thing, I'm not gonna copy because that's like a whole... It kind of depends. Cast a base player. I'm gonna keep replacing all of these branches with our cast a base player. Because it just does exactly the same thing. While giving us our base player. Hurting is enemy's form of invincibility, by the way. If they are hurting, they are not receiving. They can't receive damage again. You can't hurt them again. They get invincibility frames too. Well, should they? Do I have a job besides this? Kind of. I work as a secretary. Okay. Also, I just realized, copying our code for any damage to our, like, base enemy thing is probably really good. Actually, I just realized. Do we want it to be an enemy or do we want it to be in NPC? Well, we don't want you to kill NPCs, so yeah, let's just put it in enemy only. Any NPC that can die is an enemy. Because you can, well, any enemy you can kill, I should say. No. Any NPC that you can kill is an enemy. And in any cases where that isn't the case, we'll figure something out. Alright. So... replace all of these health stuff with our health. Simple and easy. Oh, we also have to set health. Right, how's it connected? Yeah, okay. Then our branch, its single purpose is to determine, all right, are we alive or are we dead? Hurting, why did we add hurting? Does anyone remember? Because I don't, genuinely. Why did we give enemies invincibility? No, you know what? I don't know. I actually don't really want enemies to have invincibility frames. Like, at all. Let's see. Max walk speed. Ah, right. Is that another variable that we set up in... Yes, it is. Promote to gray variable. Oh, jeez. Knockback. Don't worry, I'll get to that. Just be patient, game. Be patient. What is our max walk speed by default? Actually, no. We set it, don't we? Yes, we do. And we set it to 880. So in our enemy thing, we'll set max walk speed to 80. The property associated with knockback cannot be... Okay. I'll be honest. What does knockback... What does this do? Oh, this is how much knockback affects them. Which I guess is something we might want to have be different depending on enemies. I guess. Sure. Fair enough. Well, not really. Why would we? Could also just set this to 420. What, you know what? Whatever. I made it. I'll just deal with it. All right. Wait. Nope. I want to do that over here in the actual enemy. I have so many things open. And then we can we can categorize these things into combat. Max walk speed can go into movement. Now, actually, as I think about it, maybe we don't want to have all this stuff in our base player. Well, this is just a capability to get hurt, right? Essentially. And if we set it here, we could also set various other stuff here. Actually, that hurting variable, I just realized we can come up with another thing for it. Because I actually can imagine invincible? Yeah. We will have a Boolean here called invincible. Because I can actually imagine certain scenarios where we would want to have... Did I spell invincible right? I think so. So by default, invincible is false. Well, actually, no. So by default, invincible is false. But in the branches themselves, if we want like a certain enemy to have invincibility, or we want other stuff to not be attackable for some reason, we can set that up there. There you go. Is that what you want from me? Of course it is. Wait. Huh? 420, and then set to 420. I don't understand this at all. It seems like this doesn't do anything, honestly. At all. I'm very confused. Whatever. So you have health, knockback, invincible. We can make it instance edible, and also you can also expose it on spawn. This is editable. Instance editable. Expose on spawn. Expose on spawn. Expose on spawn. You know what? No, I'm just gonna leave it at instant. Actually, I'm not even gonna leave it at instance editable. We can just go into these other blueprints, like Fox enemy itself, and affect stuff here. So this whole like receive damage thing in the Fox enemy does not matter, because they can still receive damage anyway. This health, hurt, no. Find references. Get hurting, okay. Oh, that's why we want hurting, so that if they're hurt, they can't receive, they can't deal damage. Okay. Okay, actually, no, that makes sense. That genuinely does make sense now that I think about it. We'll make a... Okay, so we have Invincible, which is for getting hurt. And then we also have... damage. Currently damaged. Or hurting, I guess. No, currently damaged will be... I think is better. Currently damaged. Put that under Invincible. And then put it back over here. We're gonna have to move stuff over. I like having everything in this one blueprint. I feel like that's gonna be very convenient. You know, branch. Get currently damaged. Well, no, actually. We want to set currently damaged to true. And if you are, then continue. I can reorganize all this stuff again. And then after we check that if you're still alive, currently damaged becomes false. Oh boy. I feel like the stream hasn't been very talkative. I'm sorry about that. Mondays are kind of... I feel like Mondays tend to be very hit or miss when it comes to these streams. Either they go really well, because it's a Monday, or it's like, whatever. I don't know. I think it's generally because these Mighty Grandpa streams, how they go, largely depends on how I'm feeling. And how I'm feeling is largely affected by how many people are here. Or at least how active people are. Like, you know, Lorem being here is like cool and all, but if no one's chatting, it's like, okay. Which, you know, is fine. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to chat. I will make do by yapping away. But it is, you know, it's a thing, I guess. Actually, there was a thing that I'm trying to think of. Change on. Switch on. Okay. Can we make a specific, like, switch, like a unique switch on thing? Because if we can, that would be great. No, they're like create E switch on, enum switch on. I think I don't really I don't know what it's called. Do I have to make a unique one? I don't know. Genuinely. I think I just actually have to make an enum first. Which, I mean, fair enough, really. Let's go into our data folder, enums, and what was it? Blueprint? Yeah, enumeration. E. E damage types. Add a numerator. This one will be... No. I don't think this works, actually. Well, maybe. Where's my damage types? I know there's... There it goes. Enum. Oh, they're right here. No, wait. No, they're not. That's the thing I literally just made. What am I talking about? Genuinely, I wish I had an idea of where I actually put stuff. Like, where are you? Show in folder view. Blueprints. Damage types. There we go. I'm moving you over to data. Alright, damage types. There we go. Considerably more useful here. We have a grapple damage type. We haven't even used that at all. I don't think. And honestly, we still won't use it. I feel like, you know what, we can just leave it as knockback. Switch on E damage types. I think we kind of do have to make it case sensitive. Bit mask class. When enable this enumeration consent, explicitly name based. Let's remove that before I do something like that. Pile shift. Do that. And let's find out what that actually did. Switch on E damage types. That didn't really do anything. Okay. Well, let's add our other damage type of grapple. I'm trying to think of how we'd actually do this. FNAF Nights. Oh, is that what you're doing? Is that why the chat is so silent? Because you're playing FNAF? Okay. How do we make a specific selection? Switch on enums. I'm like trying to figure out how does this work, like at all. Beginner. Okay, thank you. That's what I need. We need a way to set up a specific, to choose a specific enum. Okay. You can also do a select. Chains. Oh, what the? I have no idea what I did there. That's not really a solution either. Yeah, that's not gonna help us. Oh well, I'll just mess around and find out. That's how I always do things. I think we could probably do it by having it be case sensitive. Like, copy that. Press exit twice. Update this to DM knockback. Oh, it updated. Perfect. Rename this. Get DM grapple. And then damage type. Get name. No. How do I do this? Okay, we can get class. We can get... What can we get from this exactly? Get... I think we have to go a little more complicated than this if we want this thing to work. Like in blueprints, player... Or just over here in blueprints itself. We probably want to make a component. An actor component. Call this BPC blueprint component. And then call it damage types. And then in the component itself, we would add a variable called damage types. No. Well, yes, but not quite yet. We'd probably want a struct as well. Is any of this making sense? I hope so, because it's not making any sense to me. Struct damage types. Knockback. Oh yeah, there you go. Damaged. You can set that there. Then this one is DM grapple. That's not what I chose, is it? Grapple. There you go. There are damage types. Does any of this make sense? It's like, does anyone see where I'm going with this? Because I actually don't. And here we just picked up the enum itself. Which means I'm taking crazy pills talking about this stuff. This actor component. What am I even saying, right? My goodness. Yeah, get rid of it. We don't need it. Wait. Might be stupid. Actually, I might be stupid. See, genuinely, I didn't really think that through at all, did I? There you go. Enums, damage types. And here they are. We got knockback, grapple. Because all we want, essentially, here is BPC damage types. Actually, let's rename these other things as well. BPC expressions. Rename. I had an AC, which I get the logic, but PPC stats. There you go. There you go. We have damage types here, which are it's a whole thing. And we also need them in the player. Like our player over here. Yeah, there's a lot going on in our player. There's a lot going on in general. And I feel like we have to get damage types going up and running, because we do want to have multiple types of attacks, so we need different types of damages. And I don't even know where to begin setting stuff up. There's always just so much more left to do, but it's fine. It simply is what it is. It do be what it do be. Doobie doobie doo. And, okay. So from our BPC damage types, we essentially need to... Okay. Let's find one where we deal, like, knockback damage, right? Okay, we don't deal any type of damage there. We deal knockback down here. Okay, perfect. Let's grab this. Bring us down here, right? Yeah. From it, Wait. Am I being dumb again? Switch on... Okay. Nah, I'm not. Alright. But I kind of am. But I kind of am. What can we get from here? Select. I see. And option 2 would be like grapple. And in this case, it would be... I think we can do the case sense, like... No, can we? That wouldn't work either. Is it clear that I don't understand what I'm doing? Because... Ooh, that laugh. This kind of laugh of pain. But anyway, yeah, if it's clear that I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. I just don't, really. What is slow? Me? Or whatever you're doing? Gotta go on YouTube? You know, you might not be, like... You might just be, like, not live, Lorem, you know? Like, back scrolling or something. I don't know. Like, behind. You can, like, scroll up to the current where we are in the timeline. That's an array, which is not really what we want. Enum. Literal enum damage types. No, again, not really what we want. Just need a way to choose one. I mean, we have the select thing, clearly, but that's not... Chat there slow. I sent him more messages and it hasn't showed up on stream. It might just be, you might just be saying dumb stuff for him, and it's like, no. Because that's, if it doesn't show up, that's not being slow. That's just it actively saying no. No more profile pic? Yeah, I realize it's actually not a good thing to have your profile pics up. Someone might have an unsavory profile picture. So, it's better to not deal with that. This is good and not bad. I don't know, Lorem. You say that, but how would you know what the algorithm thinks? Dang it! How do I? How do I switch based off of? So we get our damage type, and then from it, we can't even, like, switch on that. Get class, get object name, soft object path. Okay, what if base player, we call our BPC, right? Damage types? Get damage types. Why? Okay. Why can't I get knockback specifically? And then select... Literal... Okay, fine. Clearly, This isn't working. This just is not working at all. Why? What? Am I just a fool? Do I not understand how these work at all? I mean, clearly not. I can't even look at the other, because we had another switch thing. Switch on string. That would work. Is it true that I finished 2024? You're gonna, I mean, I'm just gonna get a job. Okay. I think I don't need any of this stuff. I'm just going to do the not so smart thing of switching on string. Alright? So we'll get our damage types again. Rename, copy, close. We're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna get rid of these. And that, because it's not necessary. Our BPC damage type, we're just... It ain't happening. Go in here. Whoops. I copied it instead of pasting. Edit. Copy. Close that. And paste. There you go. So get class, convert to string. And then by that string, where we'll choose a damage type. Okay. And there you go. So if the damage type is DM knockback, then we will go off DM knockback. Which means that we don't need this, really. I'm sorry, what was that branch? That was if this is true, right? Yeah, okay. So get class, get name. We can probably convert class directly to name, I think. You know what? Let's find out. Cancel. Right, we have a ton of errors that we have to solve. Also, it wasn't even connected. So it wouldn't have worked either way. And lower this down over here, and we're going to connect default to this path. So if there are no damage types that we're using, just deal damage and that's it, and do nothing else unique. I'm gonna move stuff around a little bit as well, just so we can actually organize it a little bit and figure out what part of the code does what exactly. Like this stuff is check if survive. This is check if survived. This is specifically receive damage or lose health. This is the part that actually decides if you lose. This is the part that actually makes you lose health. This checks if you survive, and then finally we have our where your actor is actually destroyed. Nepal is not the only not rectangular flag. Cool. You can make it rectangular by putting two Nepal flags together. Okay. This part here is receive damage. By default, knockback damage is like 420. Which doesn't really make any sense because we set it to 420 after the knockback. You know what? 840. That'll be the knockback. Is that high? Yes. Don't worry about it though. You really like flags, don't you, Lorem? Here. Well, I mean, might as well clean that up a little bit as well. Character movement. Should I put two flags together to go rectangular? I'm gonna prove it. Alright. Sure. That's like a running thing with like Jack's films whenever he talks about the Nepal flag. He had a whole... Yesterday I asked you, you know, Yai, about fixing the Nepal flag, and a popular one was just put two of them together. I don't think you literally can't do it with emojis, Lorem. Oh yeah, our knockback is just them jumping, which is such a sad workaround that we have for it. But it works, and that's really all that matters. down there. And this up here. And with that, our code is a little cleaner. And we can also add additional ways that damage can affect you in the future without too much trouble. So when we actually have a thing for the way code, like grapple works or all that, we can set it up here. And oh, whoops. We have to set max walk speed back to like normal. Wait. Never mind, that's not gonna. What are we supposed to set max walk speed back to? Like 80, right? I have to look at an enemy to find out. Grab Fox. Where is their received damage? There it is. Oh, it's supposed to be set to their max walk speed specifically. Oh, which it is. It is. It's right there. Never mind. Whoops. It's all good. It's all sane in the membrane. With that set up, let's just... Oh, wait. Whoops. No. Right, there's a bunch of stuff that we gotta figure out. Like this. I think we can just delete this now. Unless there's a specific reason why we don't want to delete this. No. The Wheel Fox. The only thing we got to do about them is give them a different way to deal damage. Which we will get to eventually. Also, we can delete a bunch of this stuff. No references, delete it. Oh my goodness. Delete it. No, delete it. There we go. Current rotation, delete that. Rotation end, delete that. Rotation start, delete that. Spin rate, don't need that. Distance to move, also don't need that. Perfect. Nice and clean. Simple and clean. It's the way that you're making me feel tonight. Sliding Fox has an error. Okay. Oh boy. They have received damage. Does they got anything they need to... Nope. So, which means that we can just delete all of that. The only time where we... Oh boy. Max... Oh, right. We gotta get their actual max walk speed now. Which, by default, should be 80, right? In enemy, max walk speed is 80. Do I have to set that in each and every blueprint? I mean, I can, but it's a little annoying. We have a default value, so it should set to that default value. Okay, max walk speed. Just copy that. Control C it, so don't have to keep writing it out. Whoops. Oh, dang it. I pressed Control C on nothing, and it copied nothing. How annoying. I don't know why that even works like that, to be honest. Like, if I press Control C, but I'm not pressing anything, right? I shouldn't... Well, that time I didn't even do anything, and it didn't work. Oh, you combined two Nepal flags and got a rectangular flag. Bro, copy nothing? Apparently. It's a little sad. Okay. All this dashing stuff is still annoying. Like, event hit is the standard way of dealing damage, but it's not the way that we can really use. Unfortunately. Just, okay. If they're sliding, we receive knockback. Can the player even receive knockback? Like, is that a thing? Because I don't know, to be honest with you. I just realized, dash movement should probably be they run and then dash, you know? Because right now they stop and then just slide, which doesn't really make that much sense. Go, all right, go enjoy your food, Laura. I'm like reading your message and I'm like, what is this guy yapping about? Yeah, okay, let's quickly check. Can the base player even receive damage? Not really. I mean knockback damage. No, it's not even really a thing. Cool, very cool. Which means we'll have to set up the same stuff that we did in, like, the enemy. All this stuff. Switch on string, and then pull it off there. But we'll get to that later. First, we want to actually do this stuff. Actually... No, we do want to set up. It's been a long time coming, so let's actually set up our player being able to receive knockback. And let's just bring him to his own little corner. Receiving damage. This is gonna get annoying, I can tell. Should we make the base player a child of the NPC? Or, like, the enemy? Because a lot of the functionality already exists in the enemy. Nah, let's not, actually. I'm, like, thinking about it. I feel like it would just get annoying. Copy this stuff and then change things as we go along. Invincibility and flickering are two different things for us for various reasons. Delete that. So we have flickering here, and that's our thing that replaces our that. Can be damaged is what fills our currently damaged thing. So we don't need that stuff. Oh, knockback direction. Oh, we had a whole thing about knockback direction. Does it work? I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. Where's our... Okay, sliding fox. Citra 0. Slide you up. Okay. Oh yeah, it does work. Wait, then we can just make our... Well, I jumped right into that guy. Then why does our enemies not have the functional knockback stuff? Whatever. The only thing I'm going to change then is this stuff here. How I'm going to integrate that, unclear at the moment. Ah, I see. There we go. The way we do it is that because it's more important for us to immediately know, are we alive or dead? Where enemies, it's less important. We do our check of if we're alive or dead first, and then we actually decide what happens. Okay, I mean, that's interesting enough. If we are alive, then we start doing all this other stuff. Which we can replace this with. We connect that there. Connect knockback to that. And then move this over here. Straighten that connection. That over there. Get rid of that. I'm gonna reorganize stuff just like with comments and everything. Because I feel like the fact that I didn't even remember that, oh, I have knockback in here is a little yikes, you know? I feel like I should at least be kind of aware of that. So, his name is Knockback. No need to have this additional stuff in there. And in fact, it doesn't really need to be inside one another. Let's move all that over. Move this over, and we'll put all of this stuff inside of one comment for knockback in like damage in general. Alright, so there we go. Now we have dealt with this. Our loose health stuff. I mean, ours looks nicer, to be fair, to be honest, but we have health variable. Also, yeah, well, why are we doing this? We can just do that. It doesn't really change much, to be honest, but it... Well, not that, but... You get an idea of what I'm saying. We could just connect it instead of having another thing there. Check if survived. We do that, like, immediately. And we can rename this section as well to check if survived. Also, yeah, I could just do this as well. To squeeze it even more into, like, one single thing. Doesn't matter too much, but there's a lot going on, so, like, keeping things nice and organized is important. I'm, like, trying to think of how I'm gonna do all this. Honestly, I don't know, man. Today's a Monday. I feel like that says a lot about how today is. So we've already received damage here. This just decides if anything additional happens to us while we're receiving it. Damage. Double. I'll resize it later to actually be a proper size for everything. We also don't destroy the actor if our player dies. What's even happening here? We get 0 air control, get our forward vector, get our wall force jump, and then we either multiply it we either add a negative or a positive to it, depending on... Wait, that doesn't really make sense. Okay. Well, now I'm not even getting knocked back. Did I break it? What did I do? Oh, boy. Oh, brother. DM knockback C. Okay. Annoying. What if I do this? I mean, good thing to know, I guess. DM knockback C. Why is it giving me C? Because it's C, it's not perfect. It's like that is underscore C for like class? Is that what that is? Also, I have to fix that in the enemy because I imagine it's the same there. I wish I knew why. Is that good now? Oh, also, it's not hooked up anymore. Did I do that? Okay. Continue. There you go. Remove that. And simulate again. Alright. Ouch. The whole air control thing kind of matters, because I can move forward even while I can move forward even while I'm supposed to not have any air control. So why is that? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Also, it's gonna move that over here. You know what you... There we go. We already set our air control to 0. I think it's not... It's probably because there's no delay between setting air control back to normal. So, okay. That's easily solved by having our air control be reset after. But this means that even if we're not received grappling damage, our air control is still set back to 2 when damaged. Which shouldn't be a problem. I can't really think of a situation where... Excuse me. Where it would be. But at some point it could be. Hopefully not. And should be good for now and always. But who knows how the code will affect itself later on in the future. I tied it together just because it looked nicer like that. To me. Maybe you disagree. Okay. There we go. Now we have our knockback code set up very cleanly over here. This is so far from one another, we might as well just give its own character movement over here. Oh, jeez. It's starting to, like, lag a little bit, which is worrying. I will admit, that is worrying. Okay, So when you receive knockback damage, lose your ability to control yourself in the air. All this stuff happens. Get your forward vector, multiply that by wall jump force. I could have made it its own number, where it's instead of knockback force, it's like, I don't know, something unique to it. But I didn't feel like it, to be honest with you. Just like, why should I? It goes into both of those. This goes into here. Controller rotation is set to, it flips around so that you're still like moving in like the opposite direction. Either way, it shoots you up, which is good, and it's kind of like the point. Then it continues. Oh, sorry, something in my tooth. With this, we can also set up what the... Well, first of all, let's change the color of the stuff. Because they're inside of something now. And secondly, let's... Ooh, wait. Can we... I don't think we can just copy this. Controller rotation. That's like a variable. Yeah, no, okay, that's a variable we made. And I think we have to find the references for controller rotation. If we want to actually set it up so that in enemies we can have this version of our knockback. What's spinning? Oh boy. Actually, I should probably update the title because it's solved now. Ow! Get out of here. Oh no, he's not dying. Why isn't he dying? Not that guy. No, he's not the one that's not dying. Wait, why can't I delete that variable? There you go. Where's his health? Where? Of course. Do I have to go through all of these things and update their health? Yeah, no. Yeah. Woo. I tried to kill him and he just didn't die because he had... Yo, ouch. He's still not dying. Why? What's going on with you, buddy? Where's your health? I know you have it. Whatever. I'll just... If I respawn you now that I've updated stuff, is everything good? Can I... Is that... Why can't I kill you now? Oh, boy. What have I messed up so badly that my enemies are immortal? Where's your received damage? I need a toothpick. There's like something in my tooth. Oh gosh. Wait. Is it... Are you receiving damage? Is this getting called? Okay, it is. What happens? Branch. If it's... Okay. We continue. There you go. Oh, it got disconnected. When I updated it, all the branches broke. That's why. Now I should be a... Wait, no. I mean, okay. Should be good now, I think. Hopefully. Oh. They're dead, I guess. He keeps hitting me. I think I set the knockback a little too high. I'll deal with that in a moment. Anyway, this is the guy who's spitting. He used to be spitting really badly, as in a 2D game, he was spinning 3D, which is not at all how it was supposed to go. But now I got him. If he looks weird, it's because he doesn't have the right animations. He's supposed to be like a fish or a bird, and it's gonna be... It'll look better, I think. Hopefully. I really hope. I think, actually, it would look way better if I managed to make it so that their forward vector is always on the spline, so that it's, like, following. In that case, it'll actually... Instead of just being like this, it'll go like this. Oh gosh, contorting my body. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully. But if I do that, that might create a problem that we've been dealing with for a very long time, of spinning badly. So wonky spline. Listen, it's the only thing that is... I almost burped while I was talking. That was so sorry. It's the only thing that has worked so far. It is... Oh boy. And there's still so much I want to do. We'll fix the spline at some point. But honestly, right now, I'm just tired of working on the spinny guy. His spinning is too bad. I don't like it. Anyway, now that all this stuff works, well, the stuff that I'm currently working on works, let us go over to the enemy and replace this knockback with this much more complicated knockback. Although, instead of wall jump force, we'll actually use the knockback variable. And also, instead of 840... Wait. What's the wall jump force? Negative 420? Let's blaze it, I guess. Why is it negative, specifically? Yeah, because because knockback is supposed to send you backwards. Like, oh... Okay, that makes sense. So, this thing will now connect over here. And this will connect here. Oh, wait. There is one more thing I have to copy. If they survive from character movement, we need to get air. It doesn't actually. It literally doesn't matter because it's an enemy. Set air control to like 2, which is like the default. Again, it's an enemy, so it actually doesn't really matter that much, but whatever. Might as well be consistent with our stuff. Oh yeah, actually, I didn't test the delay. I was wrong. Oh, right. I have to actually create controller rotation. Where do we set it? Oh, right. We have to give them a tick event. Ew. I don't like that. Especially because this is going to be in every enemy. Every enemy running a tick event. Dang it. That's kind of really unfortunate. But also, that's entirely how my thing works, so if I don't have that here, it just won't work. Of course, you know what? Actually, no. I was gonna be like, maybe I just don't need to use this, but I kind of do. There you go. Update controller rotation on tick. Yeah. Create variable, please. Thank you. Also, I don't think I welcomed you, Pixel Shake TV. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry, it's a Monday and I'm working on my game, so I'm like so scattered today. It's also just been a slow stream in general. Alright, we good? Compiled? Saved? Alright, perfect. Leave that up there. Move this over a little bit, just for myself. And... now we have considerably more options for when we add other damage type. No worries. All right. Yeah, just like I try to say hello to everybody, but and like I answered your questions and stuff, but I realized I don't think I actually said hello. Oh boy. And we can't control Z because we simulated the game. I forgot about that. What a bug. It should be fine, actually. I think in another thing, we have the knockback code, right? Hopefully. Yes, there it is. Whew, okay. But anyway, I found the reason why... I found the reason why probably shouldn't be using this whole stuff. But wait. What about if a player... Ah. No, that still is an issue for us as well. If they hit us in the back... Okay, when we actually have enough life to survive it. If they hit us in the back... I mean, in the front... Wait, yeah, in the back. We don't go anywhere. Alright, gotta fix that. How will we fix that? That's such a good question. So, we got our forward vector. We multiply it, then we apply it. But it's based off of our controller rotation. So, if we're facing left, it works. If we're facing right, it also works. That's fairly simple. What are you trying to do? So... Okay, I dodged that, finally. See, if we're facing them and they hit us, they knock us back. This enemy does knockback damage. However, if we're facing away from them and they hit us, come on, and they hit us, we don't get knocked back. We just, like, go up a little bit. Because it's trying to knock us backwards, but we're getting knocked into them. Ah, welcome back, Ron. So I need to make it to check, a way to check the direction that we're receiving damage from. How would I get that though? Because it's not really based on their location compared to your location. You have actor location through the instigator. Oh. Oh my goodness. Can I type? Oh, perfect. We do have actor location. Okay, thank you. That's very useful. Okay, from there we can pull it. We can probably figure out some stuff then. Do a distance vector. Okay. I'm like trying to think of exactly how we can... I'll be honest. When it comes to Unreal, I have a decent amount of experience in it, but I feel like there's still an endless amount of stuff that I just don't get. Okay. How do we compare our locations? Is that just is there a node? Just compare? No. Oh! You're right, okay. If we just get their direction, we could compare our directions. Okay. Transform... Wait. How do I just wanted the direction itself. Calculate direction? Would that be what we want? Get unit direction. Ah. There you go. From us to our the player's forward direction, I would assume. Then split the results. Alright. And we only need the X because the X is where we go. And then ABS is the X, I guess. Who knows more than you? I mean, that's fine. I'm more than happy for the help. Don't worry. Sine float. What is sine? Sine float returns -1 if A is greater than... Okay. That's the direction. And in that case... I'm like trying to... Okay, so I now have 1 and -1. That's good. I can work with that then. In which case... My branch here... might not be controller rotation. Or maybe I want a second branch. Because I check the direction of... So you just take the knockback calculation and then multiply it by that sign. Oh. Alright, fair enough. Our wall jump force is -420. Then we could just get it here. And this works still... Oh, not 4,000. And this still works fine, because if we multiply it by negative... No, wait, no, it becomes a positive. Positive 1 would be this way. -1 would be that way, right? Whatever, we'll test it. We'll just see how it goes. Well, I guess we could just put wall jump force in there. Alright, let's see. Ouch. If we're facing you, what happens? Okay, we get knocked away. If we're facing away, we don't get knocked away. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Lauren. I mean, it's not like you can help me, Lauren. You're learning here as much as I am. Well, when you're not playing FNAF, at least. Although maybe you're learning from FNAF. I don't know. Okay. That did not give us what we wanted. Maybe I was right about doing it the other way. Oh, whoops. Lag there. That'll work. No. Okay, so facing him still does work, but facing away... I died again. Maybe I should increase my health for testing purposes. Oh, wait. Wait, it worked that time. Huh? But it didn't work this time. Oh, I see what's happening. That's so funny, actually. This guy is knocking the other enemy into the air. Sorry, I was helping someone else. Nah, it's fine. Okay, it works the first time. Wait, does it work specifically? Oh my goodness, come on. Does it only work specifically when I'm facing... Wait, I still have health. Why am I dying, actually? Wait, let me... I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Let me check that for him. If it's less than 1, it should be killing me. But not when I have 1. At least it's not supposed to. Okay, so it doesn't work in that direction. But it does work in that direction. That's so weird. Let's look at the code. Sure. Oh, right. Sorry. It's in our base player. Receive damage. Set it that we can't be damaged and that we're flickering for the cool little flicker effect. It says type of damage received. Knockback. Okay. Sets our air control down. Gets the. This is the location of enemy that's hurting us. This is our forward vector. Is forward vector the problem here? Because we're getting forward vector instead of forward vector. Right. If we're doing it this way, then we don't need the forward vector. Forward vector was how I did it previously. Oh, get a word location? Okay, that makes sense. That's not... That's not what I'm looking... Get world location, I mean... Doesn't really matter too much. Get actor world location? Alright. Why isn't that... That's what I was looking for before, but I can't really... Can't even find that. Yeah, I figure just getting capsule is fine, right? Generally... Get world location, capsule component. And then that's where we put our two. And our, this stuff, should I leave that there or, whatever. It'll be easy to fix if that's the problem there. Did I compile and access none trying to read? Wait, trying to read what? Launch. Access none? What? Huh? Wait, that's so weird. Launch character accessed none? That wasn't happening before. Why did it happen now? It's the instigated by? Why is the instig... Are you not feeding in an instigator? For our knockback, our target is ourself. This is when we receive the damage. So this is when we get knocked back. I mean, oh, I think I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. Event any damage does not feed an instigator right now. I don't really know. How do we set that? Well, no, wait. How do you do? Okay, this is our enemy, right? Event any damage. No, wait. That's received damage. I'm being dumb. It's over here. Deal damage. On a hit, we make sure that we're hitting the player, and then we apply damage. I can just... That's how I do it. Put self into instigator. Okay. Reference to self. Generally, I just haven't never used the instigator before. Okay. So, that didn't... Self-object reference is not compatible with controller reference. Cool. What's your controller? It's not there. Okay, there you go. Oh, put it into the causer? Oh. I was just looking at a completely different thing. Cool. I think it worked. Oh no, it's still access none. What did it access none on this time? Wait, huh? I'm actually really confused, to be honest with you. You need to switch from the instigator to causer on the player. Ah, I see. Right? There you go. What's the difference between instigator and causer in this case? Huh, okay. Yay! Oh, jeez, they knock us when they hit us from the... Every time I think it, I'm like, when they hit us from the back, I'm like, ugh. Oh. So an instigator would be the person that fired a bullet, and the causer would be the bullet. Ah, okay. Weird. It's simple math. I mean, yeah, except it doesn't always work, and I'm trying to figure out why. Oh wait, no. Okay. We set the world location to... No, okay, we're getting our distances, and then... It might be the controller rotation stuff. What is the actual method of knockback? That's what I was thinking. Because the way it works is that we have a check for our controller rotation. That's a variable that's set up somewhere else. It just checks, are you facing this way, left, or right? You don't need this branch anymore? Okay. Then, do I not need 2 launch characters? Okay. I see. Okay. Don't need the forward vector. Okay, I was wondering about that. So I could use that for my multiplayer as well. I'm assuming, right? Well, I mean, I do need world location for the get unit vector, don't I? Because we have actor location and then get unit. On Twitch, subbing is a completely different thing, Lorem, than on YouTube. That's very different. I think you mean follow. Also, no need to ask. Oh, into the multiply, you mean? Do we not need the multiply at all then? Oh, you know. Okay. Well, don't ask that kind of thing. But it's going to be a multiply float. Like this one? Okay. The plus multiply. The plus and the multiply. This one. Alright. Laura, he's trying to help me. Don't distract him with FNAF questions. Split the vector on the launch. Alright. We only need the X, generally, because it's a 2D game. And then, do we just put that in there directly? Or do we need to do something else before that? 1982. You got me with that, Laura. I'll give you that. So, X equal sign. Okay. And both of them had a Z launch of 300, so we can put that back. Perfect. Ah, yeah. I got it. Done. Thank you so much. Honestly. Oh, jeez. Oh, wonderful. I'm actually doing it. Oh. He got knocked into the air. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Probably make it to that collision of the guy who, like, is spinning. Because I go through them without issue. But enemies don't. Because they bump into each other by nature. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you from the UK? Nice, nice. Man, I feel like so many viewers that I get, temporarily or not, are like from across the sea. The other side of the pond, as they say. Oh my gosh. And it's literally so much simpler than what I was doing also. Incredible. Sign. Man, that... interesting. Sorry, I'm just like... I'm like processing the code and like committing it to my mind palace. Okay. Now, I think we could just directly copy this into the enemy. Since this doesn't use our controller rotation at all, and it doesn't... Which also means that all of this is completely unnecessary. Thank goodness. I do not want to put a tick in the enemy. Lorem, it's the same music we always listen to. Stomp's playlist. Nice. Then just plug that into there. Get our causer over here. Remove all of this. The music is speaking straight facts. Okay. Whatever you say, Lorem. Whatever you say. Yeah, he hasn't been back in a while, despite saying he always comes back. But that's life, you know. Sometimes people don't come back, even though they say they do. And you gotta live with that. Ah, sweet. Okay. It's so much cleaner too. My God. We haven't seen since like 2023? I don't think so. I don't think it was that long. I feel like they were here like a couple weeks ago, actually. Although, actually, I do want to have the knockback be a little lower. 420 is kind of high, I'm starting to see. I really should do more into UE. I barely do game dev myself. I just enjoy watching. That's Unreal Engine, Lorem. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun, despite the frustrations that sometimes appear. It is on the side, outside of this, the game I'm making. Oh boy, another bot. Give me a moment. Let me deal with that. Super G, thank you for the chat and goodbye. Yeah, they pop in here occasionally being like, hey, boost your viewers by doing this. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. But as I was saying, outside of working on Mighty Grandpa, I also do, just for fun, try to recreate, like, games. I'm currently trying to recreate Skyrim. It's taking a while. I'm going through a lot of tutorials about various, different systems of stuff. It's fun, though. I like it. I already banned them, Lorem. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. So, we have this in the enemy. Both of them are 210 now. Let's see what 210 looks like. Yeah, okay. I like that. I feel like that's a good amount of knockback. I haven't created FNAF yet. I mean, give me a little while. Also, realize for this guy on the spline, we can modify them somewhere. Wait, can we modify them? Did I do it right? Yeah, I did. Just gotta find the variable. Oh, it's right there. Because we set it up that time to complete, they can also go like that. Look at him. He's flying. I count that until 21. All right, putting me on a tight timer, huh? Yay, they're doing it. They're doing it. Oh boy. I don't understand why this still has read none. Like, why does this error happen? Because this is working properly. I will re-kill you. What, you don't think I'm gonna live until until that year? What was the error then? It says that... Actually, I'll just show it again. Wait, what triggers it exactly? Weird. Oh, okay. When I hit them, then this error triggers. It says it's access none trying to read property event damage causer. Launch character. In the enemy. Why is that? It is working properly despite saying that it has an error. Like, it's doing what I want it to. So I don't know what the issue is. Because this is a direct copy of our stuff. Yeah, but why? I don't know. It's like, it's identical. Oh. You're right. I completely forgot. Again, I have to actually do that. Where is our attack stuff? Combat controls. I should put a bubble there so that I can actually see what this stuff. Also, where's the apply damage? Where is our apply damage? Let me just bubble a bunch of this stuff, because... Animation... Control rotation... A, E, I, O, U. I like vocals. Make a phrase about A, E, I, O, U. You're not putting me on the spot. I can't think of one. So I'm not even gonna try. Oh. Wait. Oh, show bubble when zoomed. Where's our apply damage? How do we apply? It's been so long, I think, since I've actually looked at how our damage works that I genuinely don't even remember. Okay, we press F to... We do a line trace. Apply damage. There it is. I got it. We got a bunch of apply damages, which means I have to... Alright. Set ourselves as the damage causer for all of them. You know what? Find references. Find all of our apply damages. Thank you. I should have just done that from the beginning. Okay, there's that one. Damage causer. And that's it. Okay, perfect. Gypsies fly by sky. They did it, Lorem. No A, E, I, O, U. Now, when I hit... Oh, let me actually save that. Now, when I hit them, there should be no error. And there isn't. Wonderful. That's pretty good progress. I'm glad we got that. Oh, jeez. This guy's so fast. Now we do need to solve another issue that comes up. Let's see if I can actually have it happen. One, there it is. The teal fox, which is supposed to be like a fish, essentially, is knocking the enemies, like, up. It doesn't matter too much, technically, but I don't really like that. So, our wheel fox, as we call them right now, we need to solve some... Actually, now that I'm using the spline? I was saying, like, spleen. I'm like, is that correct? That doesn't sound right. We'll rename this to enemy spline fox. So it's actually more accurate for how it works. So I need to do a couple things with this guy. First of all, I need to turn off the sprite's collision. No. Well, actually, no, that's character step on, which, I mean, doesn't matter. Want no collision. But we do want their damage to come from out. Their spear trace. Actually, no, not spear trace. What am I saying? Their capsule collision. When can Can capsule collision trigger if there's no collision on? Or can I set specifically their collision to something? Yeah, I can. I want this to be overlapped. Oh, I'm just making it so that, one, the enemy that, like, spins doesn't knock into other enemies, like, push them to the side or anything. Not that it matters. All the enemies have a thing that makes sure that they stay on the correct axis. But it could cause issues of, like, squishing into one another. But I'm also making it so that they can actually deal damage because I'm removing their collision, they need another way to actually hit us. And that's their spear trace, which is not how enemies actually hurt us. Everyone else does it on hit. The query only. Is that like in our collision presets? Or collision enabled query only? Oh, there it is. I was like trying to find it. I'm like, where my goodness. Query in physics. Query only. There it is. My goodness. I'm like blind. I was like, where is it? I was like, I know what you're talking about, but why can't I find it? Black. Oh my goodness, Lauren. Your black humor is not great. I'll be honest with you. At least be funny, Laura. Come on. Come on. You could do better than that. That actually, don't. Alright, so finally we can just finish this off with an on over. Want to begin overlap. Would on hit work since we have Curie? You know what? Let's find out. I mean, I'll leave that there. On component hit. Apply damage. Knockback. Causer. Self. Damage 1. Damaged actor is... Well, make sure that we're doing it to the base player. And if we are, then damage them. Ta-da! Wait, actually, get out of here. Okay, now is he... Yes, I know that was too much black. Almost turned into white humor. Oh, okay, wait, nah. I'm excited. Doctor runs into the delivery suit, grabs the baby the umbilical cord and swings it around his head 6 times before letting go and letting it smash into the wall, after which he kicks it into the bin. The mother is screaming uncontrollably. He then turns around to say, April Fool's was already dead. That's so... I like that. It's like absurd. Absurdly black type of humor. Oh, man. April Fools. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, man. Reminds me of those videos. It's honestly, that's... Tell me what, 170. It reminds me of those videos where somebody walks up to a person and like cuts their headphone cords to like give them like Apple AirPods. Like it's like, it's just a prank, bro. What is just a prank poster? It's gonna be in the future. My goodness. I mean, there's already people doing some crazy stuff. I mean, like, it's just a prank, just a prank. What was I doing? Right, okay, I was gonna check something. I just want to make sure this actually does something. Nope. Okay. I figured, just wanted to make sure. It's good to test these kind of things. Let's bring it over here. Other actor. If it is, damage him. Indian TikTok. Be like, get out of here, jeez. I can just get rid of that guy. Oh, it worked. Perfect. Yay. Huh, their collision is a little... I might want to change the size of their collision a bit. Oh, wait. I can't, because it's an inherited... Wait, can I? No, I can't do anything to it. In which case... we might want to add a different collision to this. Actually, you're probably going to want to do this to, like, everything. I'm starting to realize the collision that we have set up for... Well, no, this is... Yeah, that might be a problem, actually, the more I think about it. Because we do need to be able to change the size of the collision. Based off of... Because, obviously, not all of our enemies are going to be foxes. This is just, like, for testing. So, the fact that we... Wait, can we set it up that we can change the collision? Editable when inherited? I mean, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. I'm just being dumb. I'm pretty sure I can change it over here directly. Right? Well, I can't, I guess. But yeah, I can. It just, like, was defaulting. Whatever, it's fine. There are no issues then. Ouch. The magician tells the girl what's behind her ear. He removes the hearing aid, the little girl. And the little girl replies, eh? Oh, he removes the... Okay. I misunderstood your joke. I was like, what? I was very confused about, like, what the joke was. Can I? I can't hit this guy, I don't think. That's a problem. I mean, I guess I could have it not... I can have them not be killable. But that's... I don't think I want them to not be killable. How does my damage work? And it sends a line trace. And if it hits an actor, it's on hit. So I think it might just not be hitting. Because the other hit isn't working as well either, right? We hit, but they... Oh boy. If I turn on simulate generate hit events, is that good? Is that fine? Although, can I even hit them because they're like off screen? Hey Cube, welcome to the stream. Like it's been a minute. Wait a second. I just realized something. I can set this thing and this guy to 0. And there's no reason I can't. Well, actually, let me set them to, like, 0.5. Just so they're slightly in front of it. The test is on the area and trap is... good luck with that, Laura. Can I hit this guy? I don't even know. Wait, I think I hit him, actually. I can't tell, to be honest. Oh, I hit him. Okay. Good. So... I can hit them. It's just hard to tell when I hit them or not. Because I made their capsule small. Oh boy. It's fine. I can change the actual capsule size to fit the, whatever model it is more specifically later. Okay, this works. That's fine. As long as it's functional, I'm happy. I like those, You enjoy my, Like, Well, I'm glad, because I say it a lot, I think. Let's close a bunch of this stuff. I want to modify this event graph for the spline enemy. Also, I noticed something. People on YouTube don't get any, like, fancy colors next to their names. Like, on their names. That's only, like, a Twitch thing. I don't know why. Guess YouTube is just lesser in that way. Now that you pointed it out, now I'm more like self-conscious about my uhs and ums. I'm like, I'm noticing it now. So, what I actually wanted to do, when you hit, okay. We also need to get the enemy. Enemy Fox. We have their... Oh wait, no, not Enemy Fox. We just... Enemy itself. No fancy colors, no happiness. Dang it. I've realized something. I think the idea of putting our receive damage in the enemy thing itself, I think that's not going to work for us. Because immediately we've already come to a situation where the Spline Fox needs to deal damage differently. Or needs to receive damage differently. The way that they interact with it has to... Okay. In that case... I mean, that's fine. That's already how we had things before, to be honest, so... It's not the biggest deal. I mean, having control of it as well isn't an issue. Actually, wait. No, we can just overwrite it. right? I'm pretty sure. If we get event any damage, which is normally called in the BP enemy, that should overwrite it, shouldn't it? Or does it not? No Twitch, no YouTube, no chat. Actually, I don't know. I would assume that it would overwrite it, right? That's not how you spell overwrite. It's with a W. R. That's... what... I'm so glad none of you can see it, any of that. What I just did. Go enjoy your shower, Lorem. You know what? We'll just have to test it and find out. When they die, what we need to happen is that... oh boy. Undo. Undo that as well, and then paste that there. Replace this one with that one. And here we set up one additional thing. Yeah, we want the causer. Let's hope making my own FNAF wouldn't be so hard. I'm sure you can find like tutorials on how to do it, Lorem. I mean, there have been a lot of FNAF clones, so odds are is that you can do it. Oh, right. Get damage type class. I was wondering why that was not fitting there. So we get our damage, we deal knockback or whatever we receive, and okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bind this to a timer by event. No, we're not. What am I talking about? That's so dumb. Why would I even say that? We need a way to stop the timeline from happening. When they are hurt, like when you punch them, instead of continuing on the circle, they fall back. That makes sense, right? They get hit, they fall back. Either directly down or knocked back, whatever. However it is that we hit them. How will we do that? Can we just pause the timeline? Like, maybe? So... where would we put this? Like, before all this stuff, I think. Just need to move this, like... we'll move it, like, this much for now. And see if we can do that. Let's see if this is even possible. So, get our timeline. Pause. No. How do we pause a looping timeline? Kind of vibing to this music. Hmm. Well, that's no, that's not. That's like the opposite of my issue. Okay, I think I found something that might help me here. Maybe we'll see. Sort of whatever. Well, that's not helpful at all. Can I just... Oh, stop. Will that work? We'll see. Alright. I missed. God dang it. Come on. I can hit him. Oh, right. They're also a flying being. Where... How do we do that? Can fly. Can we just turn that off? Get their character movement. How do we... Actually, how do we get that? Where's can fly? Is flying... No, that's not what I want. Falling? Let's see it. Dang it, I missed. Come on. I gave him too small of a hitbox. Come on, come on. Interesting. I have no idea what's happening to this guy. Also, I think again, I did not set their health. No, I did. Then I don't know why they're not... Okay, whatever. So this isn't the mode, I guess. This isn't solving us anything. I'm trying to think of what we can actually do here. Was it even... Was it not connected? I just realized. Oh, there he goes. He flew. He just flew. Why? I think literally if we could just turn off, flying, we would be good. And I think to do that, we kind of... I think that we just have to move this stuff, honestly. Receive your knockback. And then instead of just moving on, set their movement mode to falling. Let's hope that works. Doo-doo. Please Let's get out of here. And I'm gonna stay over here just because it's easier to time it. Nope, he's gone. Where does he go? We'll never know, I don't think. Why are you like that? What's wrong with you? You like this too? Why? Oh boy. Let's try to solve this issue. Why? Pourquoi? So, in the details panel, movement capabilities. Is that what we need to... Set movement capabilities. Well, no. Get movement capabilities. Fly. Come on, I know it's one of them. Movement capabilities. They can jump, they can walk, they can swim, they can fly. Why can't I make it so they can't do one of those? Let's see. What else can we... Yeah, that's literally the only thing when it comes to movement capabilities that I can do. Huh? Yeah. Why can't I... Why can't I just call that directly? Okay, welcome back, Lorem. Is there literally no way for me to set it in Blueprint? Okay. I mean, I figure there has to be, right? No, that's input. Can what? Can fly just doesn't exist. But can jump does exist. And it's not even like useful for us. It's a Try to tell me what's a blueprint? This is a blueprint. It's also one word, Lorem. It's where we set all these various stuff. There's literally nothing I can get for flying. Do you think if I just add a bunch of... No, that wouldn't help. I have no idea, honestly. I'll be real with you. I'm like trying to think in my brain hole how can we actually get some use out of this? How can we stop flying? Because I feel like until we figure that out, he's still gonna be just going forever into the air until he gets deleted because he's dead. Which is not really what we want, to be honest with you. I know, shocking. That ain't it. Imagine the world if you never met me. World peace. Uh-oh, I'm out of money for extra lives. That's fine. I'll just get through this without dying. Grabbed me. Forgot they did that. Oh, dang it. Sniped me. Hey there, boss. Jeez. Woo! The world might collapse. Is base player, huh? Oh, it's because, it's probably because the boss doesn't have an, actually, no, I have no idea. Oh, it's because I removed the apply damage thing from here. Did I need to? The boss doesn't give money? There's $1,000 in the room with him. That's the money you get. Which I think is good enough. Kind of like messing around with lights, you know. See where I can put them. Maybe I should get another light. Or at the very, you know what I would really like? A ring light right there that I could put behind my monitor. It'll shine directly on my face, my pale white face. Okay. Things are getting better though. Come on. Ha, got him. An issue is, I think the spline isn't straight. And it's like kind of hard to fix that, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's definitely like not straight. But jeez, like, what even is this? Is it good? I don't know. I'll be more careful with the other ones, like in the actual level. Such an inspiration. Thank you, Lauren. With this, we can actually start setting some more stuff up in the. Do you remember the day when I said if you're live and I subbed? It's such a beautiful. I mean, if you remember it, good for you, Lauren. All right, let's save this. Let's go over to the beach coast. Don't save that. Don't save that. Don't save that. And then, yeah, save that though. Made a good choice from subs. I'm glad. Can't be unloaded? What? What's he talking about? Man, it's the like day when like the sunlight is coming down. I don't know if it's getting earlier or later, but it is making it so that my room, the sunlight like hits more and more of my screen as the stream goes on. Which, you know, wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that my screen is dirty. Give me a moment. let's clean this off a bit. It's like dusty as heck. Oh, and a good amount of it came off, but a lot of it's now filling the air. Uh-oh. And a lot of it's not coming up, like, immediately going right back onto the screen after it's done. Jeez. I'm gonna have to be more thorough after stream cleaning this off. I had like a can of pressurized air that I could have used to actually clean it off more, but I used it up. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, a lot of my stuff in my room are kind of dusty. And I don't even have a can of pressurized air to clean it off. This is the worst. I need a new one. Or maybe this is the dust that I took off my screen, and that's why it's on my... First video was an Undertale one? No. That's the oldest video that I've decided to put back on the channel. I'm like, whatever. You should watch all of my videos. Nah, I'm kidding. Actually, don't watch that stuff. It's kind of terrible. I was considerably younger when I did. I've had this channel for years at this point. Anyway. Spline on over here. Our blueprints. Let's get our spline path. We want it right here. Why is it flickering all the way over there? Do 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 do. All right. Still straight? Yeah, okay. Oh, well, wrong one, but might as well flatten that out. Do. What? I'm not trying to see what you're saying, but the light, it's blocking my screen. You're, alive, unlisted. What are you saying? Give me a moment. Let me... A video alive, an unlisted video, an unlisted live? What? What are you saying? Live streaming is something I started in, like... November. Like, I've never live streamed before that. Huh, your messages aren't appearing on OBS. Give me a moment. I'm like so I was like, that's what was really confusing me. Your messages weren't appearing on OBS. I'm like, what's going on? It has been refreshed. Should be good now, hopefully. We'll see. What was my first video? I don't know. I haven't checked. Okay, it's still flat. I don't know why it wasn't flat before. Oh, whoops. If I change directions, it creates another one. That's not what I wanted to do. You really like The Sims? I mean, it's pretty good. I haven't played The Sims in a while, though. I did used to make a lot of Sims videos, though, if that's what you're referring to. Actually, almost certainly that's what you're referring to. Sans meets Shaggy? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Good times. Is that good? Maybe. We'll put it like here. Move it down a little bit so it's like actually it's a bit more of a threat. Give me Vietnam flashbacks. Does it? Why? Is it Sans and Shaggy? What's your history with them? Okay. So this guy's at 32. These things at 30. Well, both of you are going to be at 1. Yeah, I never made more bonks. Oh, it's backwards. Forgot about that. Yeah, I know. There's no boss enemy. I gotta remind me, man, game. $180. And now it should be good. Well, I mean, it will be good as soon as I make this thing faster. Your speed. Speed is key, and your speed is weak. Dismiss. Don't care. I know. Time to complete. Bring that down to 4 seconds. Oh, on part 3? Well, unfortunately, I lost my iPad. So there won't be really any part 3. Gosh, the lag is so bad. I don't know why it's so bad either, but it's bad. Yeah, still not very fast. Honestly, 3 seconds might be the default that I want for these guys. There it is. Oh man, my chat isn't even updating now. I have no idea what's going up with it. I mean, as long as it's working on screen and on my, like, side thing. You got S Fortune. I wanted it. Joking. There you go. You get a little bit of time to react to these guys. Grab that. Copy that. Make another one over here. I'm actually gonna... I have to set this up a little bit. Because doing it this way obviously works, but that's not how I'm gonna do it. I want to have triggers for, like, enemies to spawn only at certain points. But having it this way is also good, just so I can actually set stuff up and test. We get a couple of normal ones, and then we might need to make this dock level, this dock area, even bigger. Why did they put you at the very end of the docks? I don't know, man. Very strange thing to do, but they did it. Copy paste that. Move this up here. The splines themselves, we can probably leave as is. There you go, 180. These are going to be like birds. Da 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 da. We're walking. Oh, what was that? Oh, geez. They all went to one spline, didn't they? Let's step away for a moment. Pause. Ah. Okay. That means that we need to do this differently. You know what? I kind of figured that this was an issue. If we set it up so that it specifically gets the spline that we're overlapping with, though, it should be fine. Especially since we set them to overlap, right? So, okay. On event begin play. Get over... No. Okay. We're probably going to need it from our capsule component. Active begin overlap. Event action begin overlap because this is going to happen immediately. I gotta do the religion homework, but I never got it. I mean, you can just... You don't have to chat to be here. You can just, like, vibe while working on your homework while I work, you know? How do we get all overlapping actors? Am I crazy? That is a thing, right? Get overlapping actors. Get overlapping actors. Yeah. But I can't get it. Why can't I get overlapping actors? Is that a Unreal 4 thing? Has he stopped spinning? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he has, Laura. I mean, that's... Why can't I get overlapping actors? What? Huh? Okay. I don't know why it's working. Okay, fine, whatever. But it worked. I'll accept it. We should always have... There should only be one overlapping with you. At least, we'll set it up that there's always only one. And if we do that, then it should always be fine. And it's... Okay. Fine. Then cast to BP spline path. And then as BP spline path, set that as our reference. Hopefully that should work. Nope. How are you doing? Access none, trying to read. Well, actually, no, that's completely different, unrelated to what I'm checking. Alright, they're all just staying down there. Which means that this is probably failing. Oh. Well, what? At a breakpoint. Added a breakpoint, so why aren't you doing anything? Come on. Add a breakpoint. Event begin play. To this day, the spin enemy will never, ever stop, huh? I can't even... Is anything getting triggered at all? Why isn't it being called? Like, actually, seriously, why isn't this getting called? It's so frustrating. How am I supposed to debug if I can't even see if it's working or not? Okay, so it is failing. Why is it failing? And why wasn't I allowed to add a breakpoint here? It's... Oh, I'm so upset. It says it'll breakpoint here, but it won't. And I don't know why. Okay. I had a debug object now, I guess. Why are there 0 overlapping actors, though? You clearly are overlapping with them. Or are you now overlapping with them? No, you still aren't. Okay. Can I get an actor of like the closest actor? Because you have... Okay, get actor. That's fine. And now that I'm thinking about the tutorial, it makes sense why we only need one path. Because... in the tutorial, it was more like the basics idea for building a road. You only need one road and like multiple paths for it. I need to think for a moment. Find nearest. I mean, yes, but that doesn't help. Get all actors of class BP Spline. And then have that be the actors to check. And then find the nearest one. And then it returns the nearest actor. Cast that. Since I can't just put it directly in. Okay. That should work, hopefully. Because we just need whoever is closest to us. That where they are doesn't matter, just that they are the one with the minimum amount of distance. Is chat working, by the way, Lorem? He's having some problems. Okay. They're all on the same one. Why are they all in the same one? Why are they all in the same one? Origin 0. Okay. Okay. I think it's because I left Origin at 0. I think actually we might want to get world location. Of mesh. That's fine. So now, instead of doing whichever one's closest to 0, it should be whichever one's closest to you. But it didn't. It didn't do that. Oh boy. Access none trying to read. What do you mean access none? Okay. There's your... I see. If it succeeds, just skip it. We can't, though. Actor object reference is not compatible with... Okay. Let's make this a pure cast, maybe. Maybe that'll help. And then this other cast is just to make sure that it succeeds at all. Okay. So it progresses and gets our spline path instead of... Okay. And now what? Are you all still on 1? Yes, you are. Now I do wish they would stop spinning, huh? It's a good thing I didn't change the title of this stream, because to the very end, from beginning to finale, the spinning spline guy refuses to be finished. Access none trying to read property mesh. Okay, fine. The capsule component then. Is that good? Is that fine? Does that work? Yes, that works. Is it because the mesh doesn't have collision? I don't know. Anyway. Let's put these guys at different points in there. Their things. Will that affect them at all? No. I think the only way to affect it is to actually, like, spin their... Oops. Oh, jeez. I think I would have to physically rotate the spleen itself for that to have any effect. We'll see. It should still be fine since it's still about the closest one, right? Let's see, are they all on this generally same height? Yeah, generally. You can, like, move around a little bit. Over. Okay, there you go. Let's stop doing that. That might affect some stuff if we turn it off, because I've noticed sometimes it only works if there's a breakpoint. Yeah, okay. It works. Cool. And... Wait, no, let's turn the second one a little more. Put it like here, put a little higher. And now we have fish. Yay. It's been... Oh, Jesus, that bird scared me. Oh, but they're not even high enough to actually... Oh, wait, no, they are. I was like, they're not even low enough to actually hit us. The fact that I can jump and see them is a little annoying, but maybe if I put some clouds there, that'll fix it. The water covers them up down here. We can cover them up with some clouds. It'll help so we can't see the black above anyway. And then... copy this. This final stretch, we put him here. Wait. Copy these guys. So yeah, like a second one. Spin this around a little bit. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I please undo? I literally didn't... It auto-saved and now it's... Okay. Alright, that's fine. Annoying, but fine. Get this one little area of safety where you learn controls, then the fish try to consume you. Ouch. Ah, and then the birds are here. And now we're fish and birds. Well, one bird. Come over here. Alright, now we're kind of getting a little bit of a level going on, you know. Ouch, jeez. I need a little bit of a better way to see these guys. Do. You know what? Just start punching. You know what? I kind of like the fact that they get sent flying away. Like, it's very much not intentional, but I do kind of like it. We're out of here. Oh yeah, I gotta add a limit to how much they walk in one direction before deciding to turn around. Of like 10 or something. Or have it be randomized so that it like varies. The trees grow, although you can barely tell that they're getting bigger. Yeah, like literally, you can barely tell they're getting even slightly higher. Although they are, I promise. They are getting like... You just have to look really, really closely. Uh-oh. Anyway. Good setup. I'm glad that we got to get that little bit of stuff done. And honestly, there's more to do, technically, but I feel like we've reached the end of... Oh my gosh, I think this is my diploma. I just got my diploma. I'm not going to show you guys because real name also has my, like, address, so just keep that off the camera, but, you know, there it is. It's that, I've just received my diploma on stream. That's crazy. Alright. Well, I think that's the best way to end a stream like this. Oh, the music ended as well. Wow. I'm getting multiple signs that it's time to cronk out. But yeah, that was a Monday stream. Little low energy. We got a lot done though. I got to admit. I was kind of like last night. I was kind of stressing, thinking about, man, am I even gonna be able to make a lot of progress today? I was like, I've already like essentially wasted 2 days because like work was bad and all that stuff. But good progress. Somebody came in and helped it on stream, and thank you so much for that, Pixel. You a saint for helping me figure out the knockback stuff. With that, we can probably work on other different types of damage types. There's still a lot to work on, admittedly, but I would like to get this level 1 finished, or as much as we can get it in a demo state, or like, although demo might not be the best word. It's like, this is like pre-alpha. This is something just that people can get like a feel for what we're going for. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had fun. Ultimately, it was a little annoying, but that's game design for you. It's sometimes annoying, but it's fun to actually get progress on stuff. After this, I'm probably going to be setting up some other stuff. Also, thankfully, because of the way this stuff works, the whole system for spawning enemies works totally fine. I'll set that up next stream. or after stream, whatever I'm feeling like. And yeah, tomorrow we are going to be reacting to Nightmare Time. We're finishing the series. Depending on how long it takes, we might watch, I don't know, a musical or something. Maybe some user submitted videos. I know people really want me to. I know Lauren specifically really wants me to get around to that. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you guys will be there to watch and enjoy. Yeah. With that, I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment, whether on YouTube or Twitch. I could get into saying that again. Bye-bye. This is the ending song, toot. This is the ending song, toot. This is the ending. This is the ending song, toot. I am thinking of making this an actual thing, toot. Because I kind of like doing the ending song, toot. This is the ending song, toot. This is the ending song, toot. This is the ending song. Bye.